Hello, everyone, and welcome to Angel Healing House, and welcome to Walk-In Angel Ariel's weekly wisdom for this upcoming week of June 19th through June 25th, 2022. My name is Claire Candy Hoff, and my name is also Angel Ariel, as I had an angelic walk-in experience on January 11th of 2003, which I write about in my award-winning #1 Amazon best-selling book, I Am an Angelic Walk-In, the autobiography of Angel Ariel. And this one is the sequel to the other award-winning #1 Amazon bestseller, which is One True Home, Behind the Veil of Forgetfulness. Both of these books can be purchased on my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com, and they're also available in Amazon, in print and Kindle, but they're also available in audiobook form to be purchased and downloaded on audible.com. So lots of different ways to get those books. And speaking about my best-selling book, One True Home, Behind the Veil of Forgetfulness, I received a wonderful review this week. And this reader wrote, "An enlightened story reveals what happens in the afterlife and what happens between incarnations. From the beginning to the end, this delightful book will captivate you, and you won't be able to put it down. Claire Candy's skillful writing makes you feel like you are part of the story. You're right there with her, experiencing her past lives. Her words jump off the page and into your soul. It was enriching to watch her unfold her spiritual truth. This is a fascinating story that she shares from her heart, and she shares with love. I highly recommend this insightful book." So if you're interested in purchasing any of my services, intuitive counseling, wonderful, restorative, tranquilizing, and peaceful Reiki energy sessions, past life clearings, ancestral healings, or revealing and wonderful, inspirational, motivational, angel tarot card readings, please do call Angel Healing House on 831-277-3716. And remember, that's Pacific Standard Time, as we are in Los Angeles, California. I'd like to send out a big thank you to all those people who have made donations to my PayPal account for my free content. Perhaps you've received some direction or clarity, motivation, or even inspiration, and you feel like you'd like to make a donation. I've left my PayPal link in the description box down below with all of my content. Now, if you are a regular subscriber, you know that I will do an oracle card reading and a tarot card reading with my angelic family. We are known as the Posse of Angels. But before we get to any of those, every week we look into the astrological heavens to see what planetary energies are affecting all of us. We are still under the very powerful energies of the light of the full moon in Sagittarius, which happened on June 14th, and it's still guiding and motivating us. Now, on my weekly Angel Healing House blog talk radio program, which by the way airs every Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, the Posse of Angels and I spoke about this change of seasons, time that we are in now, and how if we consciously embrace the change, if we allow ourselves to be positive, excited, optimistic, and genuinely passionate to start a new beginning, it will help us to energetically paint a more magical reality for ourselves. This is a time of hope, of luck, of fulfilled desires. And Sagittarius is helping us to see things from different angles and to create new things of light, to brighten and enlighten our world. Not only our individual world, but the world of the collective. The Posse of Angels is reminding us that this full moon feels very different because we do not have the intensity of the eclipses to deal with that we had last month. With the sun being in Gemini, And it is another sign, along with Libra and Aquarius, of communication. And with that moon sitting across the sky in Sagittarius, this placement is concerned with exchanges of important information, new dialogues, new conversations that will be brought to light at this time. And with the full moon's revealing energies, well, it could have us, many of us, receiving ideas, an offer or an opportunity that gives us greater clarity. It illuminates our path that we'll be stepping onto. Now, this energy of aligning us with our next path will be greatly enhanced because on June 17th, we had the planets Mercury, Venus, Uranus, Mars, Jupiter, Neptune, and Saturn, and they all aligned in the sky. And this alignment has not happened since December 2004. We can utilize this alignment as a wonderful reminder that we, our intentions, our desires, and our heartfelt wishes are aligning as well. Take this time to open to receive by celebrating, giving yourself credit for all that you've been through and how much you've changed, enlightened, and aligned more into your authentic self. And when we align more into our authentic self, then the universe can send us things that are more in alignment with our heartfelt wishes, our desires, and our dreams fulfilled. And even though it's days away, many sensitives, empaths, and intuitives, well, we're already picking up an incredibly light, high vibrational frequency that is streaming in. This is the energies of the solstice, whether you're in the northern hemisphere and will experience the summer solstice, or in the southern hemisphere experiencing the winter solstice. And what many consider to be one of the most important events of the year. This will be when the sun moves in to the sign of Cancer. The summer solstice is also called midsummer or Litha, Litha, in some medieval traditions, which is a time of magical power. Its powerful energies, they're preparing us to merge with our higher selves and to step into and embody our divine eternal natures. By doing so, we'll step into a new level of being and existing only in inspired co-creation with Spirit, always living our highest frequency, always living from our truth. At this time, we are receiving another upgrade to our physical human light system, as our cellular structure is aligning our spirit to be more fully integrated with our bodies. Now, one of the most notable things that I see in my Angel Healing House healing practice with my clients is that so many of them at this time are finding that there were certain foods that they ate before and they do not resonate anymore because the lightness in their bodies doesn't feel good when they're eating these things. And when we feel better, when we stop eating them. So it doesn't, that could be from individual to individual, but you might just be finding that some of the foods that you ate before, they just don't resonate with them. And for some, it's not only that they no longer resonate with certain foods, but in addition, the amount that they ate before, it doesn't make them feel comfortable now. They might be eating smaller portions. Now, in addition to our diets, the things that we eat, we may notice that things that we were once so vehemently vocal about, we were pushing our beliefs, they don't hold the same attachment, especially if we were pushing an agenda of being right, judgmental, instead of being happy. And we are releasing what is not ours to control, constantly choosing unconditional love, peace, non-judgment, forgiveness, and compassion over anything else. One of the greatest powers of the solstice can be found in the word's derivation. The Latin word sol means sun, and stice means to stand still. It's a time to celebrate our very essence of our being, to still ourselves in reverence to our divine eternal natures, and reconnect with the land at this celebration time of fertility and harvest. It's a beautiful time. This celebration is not just for the harvest to come, but we should also celebrate all that we've accomplished and done leading up to this very momentous day. Now, to honor this solstice, as we go into the second half of this year of 2022, it's important to take time out to focus on what you wish to accomplish over the next few months that will bring you great joy, fulfillment in your heart, and great peace. The posse of angels is quick to point out that this in no way means overthinking, but more so of getting ourselves to become that quiet observer of life, connecting with the rhythms of Mother Nature and allowing ourselves to be in the grace, ease, and flow of all things coming to us in the right way, at the right timing. With all the integration of the uploads and the downloads of energies over the past 2 years, many in the conscious collective have now reached a new energetic level, with our physical bodies and our light bodies now being able to open and expand like never before. For some, this will feel strange and uncomfortable in comparison to the way they felt before, to the familiar way they felt before. And for those who do not welcome change, this may have them feeling confused or angry or frustrated. Yet for those of us who have surrendered to creating life in the higher dimensions, where we don't have to push and control and force anything, we might be feeling like we are levitating, like we're floating, like we are euphoric, energized, and blissful, with all our gifts being magnetized at once, with many in the conscious collective raising their consciousness, ascending and shifting their energetic frequencies to higher elevations. It has created pockets that on the earth that are holding fifth dimension and higher energies of dimensional light. Now, some places continue to hold pockets of third dimension. Many at this time will have an urgency inside to move locations during this intense time. Perhaps you've shifted. Perhaps you've ascended higher states of consciousness and are holding higher levels of frequency, and it no longer resonates in the location that you are in. This may be we may feel like we have this urgency to move locations. It may be for reasons of service, or to experience those higher dimensional frequencies, which are more heart-centered, like-minded in another area. Now, different places will hold different energetic gifts. Wild nature holds a different energy to those energies in the city. Living by the ocean is different from living near a forest or a mountain range. Trust your intuition where you are being called now, and you will be guided to move to the perfect location just for you. So it is a time of change, immense power coming in through the solstice, a time, if we're open to receive, we will see synchronistic, serendipitous, amazing, magical and miracles connection coming to us to guide us to not only the next location, but the next offer, opportunity, possibly business offer or job or career that's going to be perfect for your soul's highest service. I received just about an hour ago these beautiful cards that came in. I ordered them on Etsy, and they're called the Golden Insight cards. And when I pulled these two cards out for today, it just made me smile. The horse card came out. This is the card of liberation. It's the card of freedom. It's the card of now truly looking at ourselves and saying, am I thriving or am I just existing? It is a card, it says it's a card of endurance, it's sexual energy, but it's a card of liberation and freedom now to be ourselves, to express that. And with that thought, the microphone came in, and the microphone is that we are now ready to step into our authenticity and to share it with the world, ready to communicate, needing to express ourselves, to be more assertive, wanting to be heard. Many of us are wanting to be heard, we're wanting to be perceived, and we are ready to put ourselves out there. Now, with the microphone, it could be many of us that are ready to be speakers and do workshops. Many of us are maybe ready to launch our own radio programs, our own YouTube channel, all of those things. If you're feeling guided to do that, then now is the time to take your personal power, which the horse is all about, and to step into that feeling of liberation, that the only thing that's holding you back and could possibly hold you back at this time is you. So, Golden Insight cards. Thank you for those two cards coming out first. Now, when I went to the Posse of Angels, they usually send me straight to Oracle cards, but they had me go to my rooms, which I haven't used in a very, very, very long time. Oh my gosh, they're saying to me that by using it's been years since I've used these runes. I had to fish them out from the back of my desk, and that by using them again, it's initiating and it's doing something different, something unexpected. By doing this, we show the universe that we are willing, we're curious and excited to welcome the unexpected into our lives. So there we go. And this one is sticking to my fingers. And this one is Anzus. Anzus is the rune of signals. It's the rune of messages coming in. This is confirmation of what I mentioned before, that now is the time. It's concerned with exchanges of important communication, dialogues, information coming to us that will be brought to light. I'm also feeling that with Anzus coming in, okay, I'm getting all goosebumpy. That those who have shifted into higher, elevated states of consciousness will now be given the blessing of remembering sacred knowledge that will spark some kind of idea for a project or an endeavor coming in. Now, they're saying that this idea will spark the beginning of a new life. It will also spark our new soul tribe, who is heart-centered, like heart-centered and like-minded, to come in. Like all new lives, they begin with surprising, unexpected new connections that direct us onto new pathways. Now, the Posse of Angels is sharing to be especially aware of those who we will meet at this time. again through synchronistic encounters, especially those who are more experienced than us. They might be in positions of authority. They might be in positions where, you know, they're head of a company, or they're head of a business, or they're head of a corporation, or they're head of whatever that is, that come in to help us, and they see something in us and they want to mentor us or support us, could even be financially, onto this new path. Leading up to the solstice on the 21st of June, encounters, especially those that are something different than we've drawn to ourselves, we will be aligning, and our souls want to align with them now because we've come home to ourselves. We'll be drawing more of a peaceful, perfect, comfortable home. I'm not saying that where you are is not comfortable, but it will be more in alignment and resonance with the vibrational frequency that you're holding now. And that's why we will be drawing more of those heart-centered, like-minded community or your soul tribe to yourself as you're going to be stepping onto this new path. So do look out. Become the silent observer for those dialogues, conversations. Could be emails, could be phone calls, could be text, all those things that will be coming in to signal that new time for you. So thank you, Anzas, for coming in. No wonder they wanted me to choose the runes for today. Now, the next card that's coming out for us is from the Wisdom of the Oracles. And that is by Colette Baron Reed. And this card came out. The number 36 card, or 9 card, beckons us, come to the edge. Look at those beautiful hearts swirling all around. Excuse me. And the encouragement in come to the edge is to take a leap of faith. Overcome whatever fear you have. And with the rune Anza signaling a time when things are brought to light, the only way to make progress now is for us, for us to step into the unknown. The posse of angels, my angelic family, is encouraging us to feel a sense of exhilaration and excitement about the new path. And they're assuring us that the miracles that await us are to be found by stepping onto the path that is not known, the path that is unfamiliar to us. They're also assuring us that if we are presented with something, an opportunity or an offer, it's because we have co-created it with Spirit, and it's there for our highest good. Now, they're also saying, you have free will. You don't have to say yes to anything that you choose that you don't want to do. But they're saying by you saying yes, you taking this, coming to the edge and taking this leap forward, on the other side of that is the rewards and the answers to the fulfillment of your prayers. It's as easy as that. If you're offered something that you haven't done before, it means you'll have all the skills and the talents and abilities to be able to do it. Sure, you might have to get up to speed and learn something from a whole new industry, but you are more than capable of doing it. Make sure you tune into your intuition. And if your intuition tells you to go for it, then go for it. Because on the other side of that, they're saying there will be great rewards for you. So come to the edge. 9s are about completion. Okay, you're almost there. You're at the edge. But in order to get to the 10 or the 1 or the new beginning, you have to say yes. And when I went to my Sacred Forest cards by Denise Lynn, two cards came out stuck together. If you've watched my videos before, I call this the peanut butter and jelly cards. They just seem to come out stuck together. The first card that's coming out is the Pegasus card. And this is the card of transcending. It galloped out of the deck. In mythology, Pegasus represents the immortality of spirit and the journey to the heavens. I just heard from the posse of angels, grab onto the neck of Pegasus for the fated ride of your life. Because what's coming in for many, for all of us, whether you say yes or no, we wrote for this in the contract of our lives, which, by the way, I write about. If you're interested in soul contracts and why something happened, read this book, One True Home, Behind the Veil of Forgetfulness, and you'll see why you contracted certain things to happen. You know, why you wrote it with the Etheric Council to happen in this lifetime. So they're saying, grab onto the neck of Pegasus for the fated ride of your life. This is destined, what is coming in. This is because a powerful transformation is at hand, especially at this time of the solstice on June 21st. And great things are now possible in our lives. We should be prepared to fly above all adversity and all that we felt was holding us back. Some stories about Pegasus say that wherever his hooves or her hooves touch the earth, new springs emerge with new life beginning anew. In Greek mythology, Pegasus activates and inspires creativity, the arts, music, dance, writing, publishing, and visual arts, film and TV. The posse of angels is saying that this is a very auspicious time, transcending anything that kept our creative efforts from succeeding, and that a profound time of transformation around our creative projects is close at hand now. I don't know about you, but that's getting me very excited. And the card that rode on the galloping Pegasus was this one, which is a number 31. Yes, 31, which is a number 4. 4s are about more stability, more security, a stronger foundation. It's the rainbow waterfall card, and it says on it, read that, miracles. The rainbow after a storm. And what a storm it's been over the last 2 years. This card carries a sign of hope and a promise for a bright future, knowing that the powerful energies of the solstice and the magical energies of the Pegasus are sparking synchronistic and serendipitous things, bringing forth new beginnings, encouraging. Let go of your fears and your doubts and your worries. Please open to and accept the greater gifts that will now manifest and grow around you in unbelievable, spectacular ways. But the catch is that just because you are called to come to the edge does not mean that you will take that leap of faith forward. We have to be ready to receive and remove all doubts about what is possible. Oh, you can feel the fear and do it anyway. But that's why they call these heaven-sent occurrences miracles, because they're unexpected, and we need to release the how they come in and when they come in as well. Let's go to my tarot cards and see what comes out for us this week. Well, I heard from several people on my Angel Healing House Blog Talk Radio show, my weekly show at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, that from this full moon on, they felt lighter. There was something about it that just shifted us into these energies. The energies from the 14th, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, the next week, 14 to the 21st, is powering us up to open to these higher, euphoric, blissful energies of the solstice on June 21st. They just felt like there was something that released in them, something that they felt before, like they were constricted or restricted in some way. But now they felt limitless, unbounded, as if they had this horse freedom. And like this determination inside of them to share and communicate and to express to the world who they were or who they are. So it's a very exciting time as we go up to the solstice energies. Let's go to the cards and see what comes out for us. Okay. First card that's coming out for us is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is that card of emotional fulfillment. It's that card of our emotions, like an overtaking us with fulfillment or joy, or now we are free. Now we are free to be ourselves. You know, it's like not holding ourselves back anymore. It's like reaching this attainment of authenticity inside of ourselves and saying, universe, I am ready. I declare and command, because whatever we command, the universe honors. I command and I declare that I am ready to step onto my soul's path of highest service, and you show me what that looks like. And so there's this overwhelming feeling inside of us that we've made it, this emotional welling up inside of us. We have made it to this point of feeling like ourselves. The next card that's coming out for us is the Two of Wands. This is the reaching of attainment. You know, in the Ace of Wands in my deck, the hand of God hands us something, and at the end of the path is a castle. But we've made it. There is nothing else that you have to push and control and force, because you're already there. All you need to do is just open to receive. And when that offer or that opportunity or whatever that is comes in, to align yourself with those heart-minded people and those like-minded people, to work on projects or endeavors which will bring more light to the world, all you need to do, if your intuition is getting excited, is to say yes. And what happens then? The world is in your hands. The world is in your hands. The world is your oyster. And we will be partnering up. We will be partnering up with our souls' families now. Now, as I said before, that could mean you're moving. That could be you're changing locations, changing jobs, changing what you do. But the sum of the parts is greater than the whole now. That's what they're saying. And so step into this. Whatever this is, it's very exciting. The next card is another two, and this card is the Two of Pentacles. Now this card is the card of juggling things in our lives. You know, be careful what you wish for, because they're saying that many things, let's just correct that light, many things could be happening at this moment, and bringing in lots of things for you. Now, when there are multiple offers coming in, take your time, take a step back, and really listen to your guides and your angels. Listen to your heartfelt longings. What would be best for me? Okay, the posse of angels are saying you might have several offers, you know, because it's such an extraordinary time of manifesting our desires around the solstice. And one might be for a lot of money. And the position that it is, well, it's okay. Doesn't float your boat. The money floats your boat, especially if you've been unemployed for a while or not being paid commensurately with what you do in your current job. But then there might be this other job that your soul sings and dances when you think about doing it. And the pay, while it's still very good, it may not be the same as this other job. Whatever you choose, there's no right and there's no wrong, but really listen to your intuition, because they're saying that by choosing the job or the offer or the opportunity that makes your heart sing and dance, that is going to be an opener and leading to even greater things. So really take your time. Don't feel off kilter. Don't feel like, it's like you just can't make a decision. Take some time to breathe and prioritize, and then allow your intuition to be your guide. Or you can call into Angel Healing House Blog Talk Radio Show every Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I give away and have given away over the last 11 years thousands upon thousands of readings, and you could ask myself and the Posse of Angels about an opportunity. And if you believe that it is a good opportunity for you to step into, the next card that's coming out for us is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is that card of long-term security and also a strong foundation for our lives. Doing what we are, what we love doing what is of greatest service, but not only for ourselves individually, but for the greatest good of the planet. And there's a strong foundation here. You see the horse in the Knight of Pentacles. He has all four of his hooves on the ground. This is something that will be stable. This is something that will be secure, long-term security, long-term financial stability. And the foxes in the background in my Knight of Pentacles card, this is you making wise decisions. Use your intuition when you're deciding. This is not about get-rich-quick schemes or anything like that. This is about stepping into that which ticks all the boxes as to what you love doing, what will be of best service for the planet, and be of long-term security for you. So it's really important. It's very, very important for you to listen to your intuition yet again. The next page that comes up for us is the Page of Wands. I mean, this is the communication, the dialogue, the information that is coming in now. And be, as Anzo said, watch for the signals and the signs and the messages that are going to be coming in now. Be very vigilant as to be that silent solstice, that illuminated being that we are, and now open to receive, just open to receive. One of the things that I did mention and have mentioned on my radio program is that I like to start the morning off by opening my arms and saying, I am open to receive all the abundance that the universe has to offer me. And I close my eyes and I just am open to receive. And I just feel that. It doesn't have to come in an expected or a way that I'm attached to. And it just keeps flooding in day after day after day for me. Next card that's coming in is the Ace of Wands. Okay, this is the card I mentioned before. Where is the Two of Wands? So, this is the hand of God. This is the hand of God that we've been handed before. You see how it's an idea to transform our lives, whether that's a creative project, whether that's starting a YouTube channel, whether that's an idea for a business or something that we've planted the seeds for. will now help us to reach that attainment, help us to have the world in our hands. See that path that led to the castle in the Ace of Wands? Well, now he's attained that victory, and he's at that the pinnacle where he's able to see out over with with a clear-eyed perception about what is going to be coming into his world now. And the last card that they want me to pick out is the Empress card. This is the giving birth card. This is the fertility, the creativity card. This is pregnant with possibilities that they're saying. Pregnant with possibilities. And look at the harvest. The wheat in tarot cards. And I designed these cards, and I put it in the Empress card because wheat is a sign of being able to eat. It's the sign of harvest. It's the sign of the golden light of being able to co-create those creative efforts with the divine. And there we go. Beautiful. Birthing new things on the earth plane, and that's just what I heard. Oh, and they want me to look under the deck too. Of course, the celebration card. Okay, it really will be a time to celebrate. For so many people, we'll celebrate individually, and we'll also celebrate where the collective is heading on this planet. All these things are being revealed, these things that are absolutely ludicrous. It's got to get to the stage of this point so that we really see those things that are not for our best interest, and those things that are now being created in the light. Okay, so to finish off with, we have Postcards from Spirit by Colette Baron Reid, and this one came out, and this one says, it's got our friend the unicorn on it. You are magic. And it reads, Dear you, there's only one you, and you have a unique place in the universe. Let me just stop there. If you could see your energy out into the cosmos, let's say, I'm going to sneeze. No, not yet. Sorry. Bless me. If you could see your energy amongst the billions and trillions and the gazillions of souls out there, you would be amazed to see, without a physical body, you'd be amazed to see how unique and special and singular your energetic signature is. It's not like anybody else's in the whole wide world. We're like snowflakes, and we are so different. So you have a unique place in the universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge us to be authentic. And that means you have to be fully yourself. Let go of being what you think others may want. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Now is the time to liberate yourself, to free yourself, to speak your mind and communicate and share, and to be assertive. Assertive doesn't mean pushy. Assertive just means communicating what we believe authentically. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Come to the edge and take that leap of faith. Be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimately to your joy and happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. There is nobody like you, and there is no competition in the world. Want what you have. Choose what your heart wishes. And know that your purpose is yours alone. Yes, other people may be doing something similar, but it doesn't have your vibrational, singular, unique energy. You know, when I wrote my book, Angels of Faith, about how we do not die and how we are divine and eternal, I could have thought to myself, why write a book? Because there are other books out there on angels. But then I heard from the Posse of Angels, and they said, there never has been a book written with your unique signature. It's yours and yours alone. No one else can claim your magic, and no one can take away your unique, singular energetic signature. When you place your authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities, be you, and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things start to happen in your life. Then is this co-creation with spirit of beauty, of grace, and of ease, and a reflection of living heaven on earth. Let's go to making some magic. I hope everyone is well out there. I hope those in the northern hemisphere are having a wonderful summer. I know lots of people plan vacations. Lots of people are having barbecues and planning for July 4th celebrations coming up, especially here in the in the States. And then those that are going into winter, I hope you're well, and I hope you rug up. I know when I lived in Melbourne, Australia, for many years, the cold was biting and down there, so do rug up, do be well. And yeah, I know lots of places will experience snow and perhaps ice and that kind of thing. So be very careful if you will be experiencing those wintry conditions. Come on, Posse of Angels. 3 cards, please. Okay, I'll take that one. That one. Safe. I just said the word safe. Safe and happy travels. Protection from harm when journeying. Oh, one of the things that the Posse of Angels is reminding me of is they said, did you know that you can call upon Archangel Raphael for travel? Yes, he's the Archangel of healing, and yes, the Archangel that sees over nature or green healing in nature, but Archangel Raphael also is a great archangel to call upon when you want your travel plans, your itineraries, comings and goings of transportation and travel to go smoothly. No lost bags, all of those things. Safe and happy travels. So, next card. Next card, Posse of Angels. Woo, where are we going now? Felix Felicitas, power symbol to create lucky and serendipitous events. Now, what did I say before? This is a time with that magical Pegasus. Call upon the unicorns. Call upon Pegasus. Call upon the fairies, the divas. Call upon all the elemental realm to work with those energies of bringing about serendipity, synchronicity, magic, and miracles into your life. Utilize all of the wonderful help that we have available to us. And one more card. Come on. Oh, no, it didn't quite. Okay. I'll take this one. It says perseverance, the motivation to keep going despite the odds. Okay. The only thing that we have to do now is to release, surrender, and let go. All the hard work is done. In the higher dimensions, we can do, be, and have whatever we desire. And all we need to do is allow ourselves to be in alignment with those higher frequencies. And then with ease and grace, we then watch the coming together of all of those things in our lives. And it's just beautiful to see that manifestation. And I just heard that manifestation is coming in with those solstice energies. So I am open to receive all the abundance, prosperity, wealth, and riches that the universe wants to bestow on me. Thanks for tuning in once again. Remember that Walk in Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom. I post every Saturday. I also post Tarot Tuesdays on Tuesday when I do a big Celtic cross reading for the upcoming week. And of course, I would love you to call in to my Angel Healing House Blog Talk Radio show. And maybe you can be one of the callers that the Posse of Angels and I give channeled messages for those free mini angel readings. Do remember to go out and fashion an absolutely beautiful life for yourself. And we are wishing you love and, as always, angel blessings. And we do look so forward to speaking with you again next week. Remember, if you are interested in any of my services or my award-winning books, please do go to my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com. Take care, everyone. Bye.